What's going on, everyone? Linkature64 here, and I've been playing a lot of Splatoon 2 recently, both online, single player, Salmon Run, all that good stuff. And I just wanted to talk about it for a little while and give my initial impressions. Now I just want to say right off the bat, this is not like my final impressions sort of video. This is just sort of my halfway impressions, I suppose. There will be no spoilers for the story mode or anything like that. I haven't even leveled up to level 10. I haven't had a chance to play ranked battle. I haven't finished the story mode, and I feel like I haven't really played enough of Salmon Run to get a fair shake on it. So this is just my, like, right off the bat, what I think of the game. So let's just talk about it. So let's talk about the main online regular matches first. So the core game is still there. The core game from Splatoon 1 is still present in Splatoon 2 very much. Ultimately, they didn't change much. I like the little tweaks that they changed here and there, such as where if you jump and use a roller, it'll kind of splat in a vertical sort of swing instead of a horizontal one. I like how you could store your charge with the charger by swimming under for a little long. That way you don't have to recharge every time that you need to shoot someone. And I like the new Splat dualies. They're really cool the way that you can jump over to the side and aim at someone and hit someone. I mean, there's not much else to say. I mean, it really is, in terms of the online matches and the online regular matches, it is just Splatoon 1, just the turf wars are just Splatoon 1, just revamped to look better and feel better, honestly. Now, one thing I do like a lot about Splatoon 2 is the level up system. It feels very similar to Splatoon 1, but almost, especially once you get up to like the first through the first 10 ranks, it feels very fast going from level to level. And I like how you unlock weapons in each level that really you get to experiment with a lot of weapons by the time you reach even level 10. And yeah, I really like how you can do that. Also in the what's it called, Inkopolis Square, you're able to talk to this guy named Sean, who will give you if you have any food tickets for the single player campaign, you can use them to get these meals that will let you gain more experience or let you gain more gold for a certain amount of battles. And this is a brilliant addition. I really appreciate from the original game because it really quickens things up and makes it so that you can earn the cash you need faster or earn the experience you need quite a bit faster. So I think that that's the main thing that I really like seeing is the food and the meals. Well, moving on, something that's completely new to Splatoon 2 is the Salmon Run mode, which is a co-op mode where 4 people are fighting against hordes of CPU enemies. And put simply, this is a lot of fun. Again, this is just my initial impressions. I haven't played it enough to like rank up very much, so it's kind of easy at where I'm at right now. But let me give it a little bit more time so I can actually rank up and get to harder modes and harder hordes. And I like to see how it ramps up the difficulty. But putting that aside, I think it is a lot of fun. And despite the fact that, I mean, you don't really need too much communication with your teammates, there's not really much co-op work. I don't think you're really all just kind of going all out, hitting all the enemies you can find and stuff like that. It's not quite scratching the itch of the co-op experience that I wanted, but it's still a fantastic mode of Splatoon 2. Finally, I want to talk about the single-player campaign a little bit. I'm a little bit mixed on this, quite honestly. Again, I've only played about half of the single-player campaign. Can't talk about it too much, I suppose. But, I suppose, so with the original Splatoon campaign, it really felt very Super Mario Galaxy-ish. And, in the sense that you're kind of jumping from area to area, exploring, shooting all the enemies down and collecting things. But the thing that made it really seem Super Mario Galaxy-ish was these like little packed-in areas that you would jump from one to the next, and that was something that Super Mario Galaxy did really well. And with Splatoon 2, yeah, it's the same way, but I think it's too much the same way. Like, I think it doesn't really add anything to the core concept. Sure, I mean, you can take weapons, you can actually choose which weapons you want to take into each level this time around, instead of just using the splatter shot. And I appreciate that. That is really cool, a cool addition. But I don't know. I think that ultimately the levels feel kind of bland after a little while. Bland and kind of prepared, I guess. I don't know. I want to play the game a bit more and actually finish it, see what the final boss is like, before I really, like, state that as my actual opinion. But so far, I don't know, the levels, they just seem kind of, they don't seem incredibly impressive to me anyway. So guys, that's my thoughts on Splatoon 2 so far. Again, this is just my initial impressions. I'm going to come out with a final impressions video later after I played Rank Battle and finished the story mode, played Salmon Run a bit more. Guys, what do you think? Did you pick up Splatoon 2 recently? If you didn't, why not? It is an awesome game from what I've played of it. Yeah, I totally recommend it. Anyways, guys, if you're new to the channel, I'm Lincoln64. I talk about everything Nintendo, Nintendo Switch, 3DS, Splatoon 2, all that good stuff. You can subscribe to my channel up here, and check out my latest video up here. Anyways, guys, I'll see you in the next one.